Alright guys, so Brendan just showed up at the shop with another project car for himself. So let's get this door open and see what he came back with. I see a V5. Alright, what did you find now?
Well guys, I'm not sure what I found. Been watching this one for a little bit and shot him an offer, went back and forth a little bit. Supposedly, so this is a 2.8 automatic car, but it was supposedly O&E swapped by the previous owner. Never got finished, never really ran afterwards. So that's kind of where we're at. Kind of look underneath, I think it's an O&E. It was kind of at a spot in the rain. I didn't ask too many questions, I couldn't even drive it. I actually can't even. We have to load it onto the lift because of the way the trans mount is. The car has like a 1/2 inch of clearance. So we'll try to get it rolled off of here.
See if you can see underneath.
Get it in the air and we'll kind of show you what we got going on here. Get a light on that. So that's why this car is not really driving anywhere. It's a lot rougher than I would have liked, but basically I bought it for the O1E and we might turn it into a drift car. I do have some possible options on an engine that this kind of car would kind of be a perfect chassis for, where we don't care about anything. We can cut what we want, make it do what we want, and when we're done with it, we scrap it. So let's get it off, get it in the air to see if we are surprised with how nice it is or how terrible it is underneath. So for now, we'll get it pushed off.
This side looks good. And then if you come around to the other side.
It's a tad rough. I've actually never seen A4 doors that far gone.
That's
So
bad.
they're gone. Just, but surprisingly, rear quarters, front here,
It's basically
that
just
is all solid. So doors
these
could
two
be,
doors and this fender is a little rough.
Yeah, so that and the rockers, which honestly, a rocker's no big deal for the drift car. It's going to be more looks up here, but I don't even know if these are the real.
Are they the real
Oh,
depot?
yeah, they are the depot. So they are the real black ones. I'm not sure how I feel about them, but they're at least not straight up Amazon.
Let's see what we have going on under here. That's interesting. That is not even, for one, he has it upside down. New axles out, looks like.
Alright guys, we got the car up in the air. We're going to just see how bad of a decision I've made here. So I wasn't really able to get under the car to do much of an inspection. I just honestly didn't feel like it. Yard was muddy, it was raining. So I figured, you know what I'm getting it for. I was able to confirm that it is a 6-speed. So that basically left me with the options of O2X from a B7A4. I was told it was an O1E, so that was the one option, obviously. That would have been kind of the Bolden option. But seeing this mount came out of a B6, B7 car. So I was kind of
also upside down.
Yes, not put in any kind of a fashion that would allow any kind of driving of this automobile. So I was kind of hoping it wasn't the O2X. I was like, hopefully it's an OA3, which it does appear that is what I have. We got new axles. I don't know what quality
is that new tie rod, or not tie rod, and sway bar links?
Possibly, who knows what we got all going here. We got new engine mounts.
The
but
control arms look kind of newer too.
overall, I really don't care what's ahead of here. This section here is kind of what I was hoping to make the purchase worth it, and then the rest is just kind of optional. Moving back structurally, actually we don't look too rusty.
Somebody missed
Inside of
the jack points, of course.
Yeah, you really can't buy a B5 without having the floor smashed up by some idiot that doesn't know how to lift these. So honestly, yeah, I don't see how the shock mounts are. Here it starts getting definitely a little crusty.
It's not as bad as I figured, though.
I mean, honestly, for where we're going with it.
Because that'll probably all get replaced at some point.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got options. Definitely got options here. Yeah, it's gonna take some.
It's a bit flaky, but not terrible. I'm surprised the hatch isn't rusted out.
Yeah, so my main thing that I was looking at is the hatch and the rear quarters. If we decide to save this car or make it nice, if the rear quarters and hatch, kind of the rear main body of the car is fine, the doors, the fenders, the hood, that's kind of all easy stuff to find, or easier to find. And surprisingly, I don't know if this car has been repaired, or if something, I don't know what in the world went wrong with those doors. Honestly, that is the worst A4 door I've ever, or P5 door I've ever seen. I mean,
you can see into the car there.
There's literally nothing left. I mean, that's door card in there. Like, remove the door card, you fall right out. And obviously rocker panels, kind of A4 stuff right here. That's all gone. And fender's rough, but honestly, it's mostly just from scrubbing at some point.
These black and red wheels are kind of rough with the orange.
Yeah, the wheels are smacking against the uprights and rubbing. Couldn't even get my strap through there, so it is what it is. So, I guess, guys, that's gonna do it for now, I guess. We're gonna have to
Let us know. We should build another drift car with this one and have two B5 drift cars.
Should I part it and scrap it? Should I build it? Is it cool enough to put money into building into something that goes sideways?
How many of the India Reds were there?
Not an awful lot. So,
This is the second one I've seen in person in this color. Yeah, this side the doors are basically perfect. There's no rust on these doors.
These doors have
other than the rocker.
Rust. The only rust on this side is the rocker there.
And the bumper's missing the bottom piece. Could be a lot worse.
Alright guys, so that's going to end off this video. It's kind of a quick one. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do with this car. It was kind of one of those quick deals where we ended up meeting right in the middle at my original offer, where I didn't necessarily expect to get the car, but he was like, come get it, and I'm like, oh shit. So anyway, I got the car. Comment below, do you want to see this build done? I have an engine bought, it hasn't arrived yet, so I don't know if that's going to end up being what I hope it is. If it is what I hope and was told it is, it's going to be really, really cool and would be kind of perfect for a car like this. But I'm not sure yet. There's a lot of questions in the air as far as when that engine shows up, if it's going to be what I was told it was, if it's going to be a disaster or not. So just comment below if you want to see this car built with a crazy engine, full drift type of build over this winter for next summer, or should I just part it out or maybe fix it up a little bit and sell it. So for now, we'll catch you on the next one.